Hello, good morning. So we're going to have a morning yoga little session. Just a little gentle flow, suitable for pregnancy or for postnatal. So I haven't got my baby with me, but if you've got a baby with you, just being mindful of looking after them, and you can pause the film at any time if you need to attend to your baby or your older children. So let's just take a moment to get comfortable. I'm sitting on a block. You may not have a block at home. Use a rolled up blanket instead if you want to just lift your hips a little bit higher. And then thinking about your posture as we're sitting here, so just jiggling out the squishy bits so your sit bones are nice and grounded down through the floor or your block or your blanket. And thinking about your spine growing beautifully tall. Closing your eyes if it feels comfortable to do that. And obviously if you close your eyes and you're not watching, you can just listen to my voice. Rolling your shoulders up and back a few times. Oh, taking some really nice big breaths in and out. And then just settling for a few moments. Hands wherever is comfortable. If you're pregnant, maybe you'd like to place them onto your baby, or just lay them in your lap or on your knees, or maybe into your heart center. Taking this opportunity just to check in with the breath. Closing the eyes if it feels comfortable to do so. And taking some really nice breaths in and out. Breathing in and out through your nose. Or maybe in through your nose and out through a softly open mouth. Just letting go of any unhelpful thoughts. And just bring yourself into your body to this moment right now. Feeling the breath traveling in and traveling out. Okay, taking one more conscious rounded breath in and out, and then opening your eyes if you'd close your eyes. Taking your hands down to the floor, let's start off just with a lovely big stretch of the arms up, using your breath, so breathing in, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, taking the gaze up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, bringing them all the way down again. Doing that a couple more times, breathing in, reaching up, taking the gaze up, hands to touch, exhaling, bringing them all the way down. Let's do that one more time, breathing in, reaching up, gaze coming up, rooting down through those sit bones, exhaling the hands back down. We can take this into a really nice twist, just bring one hand onto one knee, fingertips behind you, and grounding the sit bones down through the floor, opening the chest up to the side. You might just take this to a little twist, or if you feel comfortable, you can take the gaze round towards your back shoulder. Opening the chest, feeling this lovely stretch through the spine, this massage all the way up the spinal column. Breathing here. And then coming slowly back around to the center, and we'll take that over onto the other side. And again, just going as far as feels comfortable into your twist. Gazing just to the side, or take the gaze a little bit further, using the exhalation to go a little bit deeper into your twist. Breathing here. And slowly coming back round to the center again. So you can stay in an easy pose, or if it feels comfortable, bring your feet into Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet touching, either holding around the ankles or the calves or the feet. Just let those knees gently settle down, opening up and still feeling nice and tall through the spine. Let's take some circles here. So pelvic circles coming forwards and back, using your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Just going one way and then going the other way, And if you've got your baby here, they might be taking a ride just in that space of the soles of your feet. Slowly coming back up to the center. Nice and tall. Bringing those knees in together. Let's wriggle around into all fours. So if you were sitting on a block or a blanket, just pop that to the side. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Pressing open through the hands so the fingertips are stretched out so the weight isn't just through your wrists. If it does feel uncomfortable, you can always come onto the wrists, onto the knuckles rather. Back onto the hands. Our knees are hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider if you're getting towards the end of your pregnancy, need a bit more space. And just start with some nice rocking side to side movements here. So whatever feels good for you, that might be some little side to sides, or it might be some bigger circles. Again, focusing on your breath, maybe really much bigger circles, bringing the hips down towards your heels and coming back up again. Breathing in and out as you move. Don't worry what it looks like, just think about how it feels. Going one way and changing the direction. And then slowly coming back up into your nice strong all fours position. So from here, let's take some cat stretches. So if you're pregnant, good idea just to stick with your cat stretch and then come back to a neutral spine, especially if you're over 25 weeks. If you're not pregnant and you're doing this practice, feel free to come into your cow as well, where our sit bones rise out. Let the belly just gently fall. Our chest is opening, reaching forwards. Not so much in the neck, so just take the gaze a little way forwards. Exhale to round the spine, coming into the cat. Inhale, either to your flat back, just looking ahead, or come into cow. And again, just moving in your own speed, using the flow of your breath. Inhaling to cow, exhaling to cat. You can do as many of these as you feel like doing. And maybe if your baby's joining in, they're here, just looking up at you, and you can enjoy some smiles with your baby. Okay, let's do one more. And then find yourself into a child's pose. So taking the knees a bit wider, bringing the big toes together, sinking the sit bones down to the floor, and coming into extended child's pose, reaching the arms forward, bringing the forehead down to the mat. If your forehead doesn't reach down, you can use a block to rest your forehead on, or maybe take your hands in two fists and stack them. Just let the forehead rest here. Taking some really nice breaths in and out, just settling, allowing the body to settle down, sink down. This is a restorative pose, so hopefully feeling really grounded. And just breathe here. One more breath in and out in your child's pose. And then coming back up into all fours. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders and the knees back underneath the hips. So you might like to go back to some cat-cows, or you might fancy coming into a downward facing dog. If you feel like doing that, just tucking the toes under, sending the hips up and back as we straighten through the legs, and working the heels down towards the floor. You can have a little pedal through here. Take your gaze through your legs. And again, explore the movement through your down dogs. If you feel like lifting up one leg, have a go. And on the other side, really up to you. Any point this feels a bit much, just bring your knees back down to the floor. Come back into all fours or take another child's pose. Let's take our knees back down. Take another child's pose too. Taking the knees wide, big toes together, sending the hips back and down. Now you can repeat that sequence if you'd like to. Just a little grounding sequence and coming back to a seated position to finish. Taking your hands to your forehead for peaceful thoughts, and to your lips for peaceful words, and to your heart for peaceful feelings. Namaste. Thanks.